What's up, everybody? It's your feminine homegirl, Angie Reneé, and welcome to the Angieology Show. So today, you guys are going to be getting to know me better, okay? So stay tuned.
What is a term or a phrase that you've become known for?
I have no idea. I have too many. Let me see. Masculine Marsha.
What is a masculine Marsha?
That's what you need. Masculine Marsha. Let's see. I'm gonna be honest with you because I actually still have some masculina in me.
Okay.
But masculine Marsha is a woman who she's exuding too much masculinity in a moment where she really probably should not be. Doesn't really know how to scale back. Masculine Marsha, she actually enjoys being in her masculinity at all times. She looks at being feminine as weak. And it's only really because she doesn't understand it. That's probably just one of them. Man. Because, I have so many different names. Picky and Poe.
Okay. Now, what do you mean when you say Picky and Poe?
Picky and Poe. And this can be interchangeable. This can be for a man or a woman, by the way. Picky and Poe is someone who they so picky about certain things, especially online. They have so much to say online about what they're not going to do. And, they're better, getting this name brand or, this designer label, whatever it may be, but yet they Poe. So it's basically like having champagne taste on a beer budget.
What are your best business investments?
My best business investment would have to be getting a business coach, for sure. And of course, many of us may have more than one, but I would definitely say just having a business coach, whether you have 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter, as long as you have one. Definitely my best business investment.
Do you have a plan B?
Now, when you say plan B, are you talking about those pills or are you talking about, I'm just kidding. I know what you're talking about. A plan B, I would say no, because I feel like if you have a plan B, that means that, you don't believe that plan A would work. You know what I'm saying? So the answer is no, I do not have a plan B.
Instagram or Facebook?
Man, it just depends. For me at this moment, Facebook.
Okay, explain why.
I feel like I get more interaction on Facebook. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I think it's because, I know you and I, we make fun, we say the girls, you know what I'm saying? My age bracket and for everything that I do. And I just feel like it's more on Facebook for me at this moment. So I get more traction on Facebook right now because it's just certain things that, I don't know, maybe I'm just not hip no more. Maybe I am an auntie now. I don't know. I don't give a fuck, but it is what it is, right? So for me at this moment, I'm going to say Facebook.
What is the hardest decision you've ever had to make?
The hardest decision probably would have been quitting my job back in 2016 and going completely full-time entrepreneurship. So I would say that was probably the hardest decision. My daughter, she was very young at the time. She was only 6 years old. I don't have a family here. So it was just kind of like, it was a hard decision, but I knew I had to do it. I knew I had to put that fire up under my butt to really take myself and to really take my business serious. So.
What is your why?
My why. I love that you asked that question because I actually have something that I have for why, and I say, what's holding you, right? So what is it that's holding me? What's holding me for my why? Definitely would be my daughter Capri. She is my why. She's the reason why I go so hard, the reason why I sacrifice and know that I gotta make some stuff happen because I don't want her to not only struggle, but to not have to worry about trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure shit out and, having to choose between ramen noodles or, I don't know, grilled cheese and those are still kind of like some crazy options, right? But I'm just being honest with you. I don't want her to have to go through that. So she's definitely my why, for sure.
What are some things you've let slip lately?
Lately, I would say not having boundaries, not having the correct type of boundaries that I needed to have. And I'm not even talking in dating or relationships. I'm talking about friendships. And I realized that certain things was happening because I didn't have those boundaries up. I didn't make sure that that they knew what they could and could not do. You know what I mean? So it's like, because a lot of times we talk about boundaries in relationships and dating, but we never talk about those fucking boundaries when it comes to friendships. And when a friendship ends, it can sometimes hurt just as much as a relationship if that friendship were, or you thought that it was really real, right? So for me, that's something that I definitely let slip. And once I actually did that shadow work, I realized that that was a weakness of mine that I had been letting slip almost my entire life. And I realized, like, damn, like, that's a me thing, right? It's easy for us to point at the other person. Oh, she did this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. And it's like, once I looked within, it was like, nah, it's something you was giving off, bitch, that was letting people feel like that they could say whatever to you. You know what I mean? So, boundaries, bottom line.
What are some unspoken rules that you've seen people not follow?
Unspoken rules. This probably seems cliche, and it may even be a little broad, but basic fucking communication. It can be about the smallest thing, like you couldn't communicate that. You couldn't say, oh no, I couldn't make it. You couldn't say, oh well, I felt this way when you said this or when you did that. Basic communication. Like, we can't read each other's minds. You can't say, well, I expected you to know. Bitch, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was I supposed to know if you never told me? How am I supposed to know that you don't like wedges because you feel like that they country as fuck, and I buy you some wedges for your birthday, but you mad, but I know. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, we all know that wedges are a little country, by the way. But anyway, but if I was a person that didn't know that you didn't like wedges either, and I buy you that shit, like, you can't say that I'm trying to be funny. I know. Shit, I might have thought wedges was in style. I don't know.
What does your desk look like right now?
Man, my desk is a little cluttered. I got my monitors on there. I got notes on there, sticky notes, even on my monitors, books. So it's cluttered, but it's necessary, if that makes any sense. Like it's everything is there for a very particular reason. So, but yeah, that's how it looks though.
What value do you provide for your clients?
The value that I provide for my clients is, for one, I listen to them. I listen to my clients, and because everybody's different. So depending on what it is that they need, whether it's because they need they want a particular type of book written, or they need a specific type of angiology program. I make sure that if it's their particular need, and I don't just say, package them up. So they're definitely going to get transparency from me for sure, because I don't know how to be anything but myself. So they're going to get the transparency, and they're still going to get that professionalism at the same time, though, because I'm not just going to just get and say, hey, well, this is what you pay for, bye. You know what I mean? But so yeah, so they get a little bit of authenticity, they get their money's worth, and yeah, I mean they get what they pay for.